Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people, lovers of freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to this wonderful YouTube platform that gives you quality news and information on all the issues trending and happening in Biafran land. Please subscribe to this channel and make sure you turn on your notification because we will be here to notify you ASAP whenever we drop our spanking news. Now, straight up to the issue. The video you are actually seeing now is the video of Biafrans who are happily, in great joy and celebration and massively voting, for their freedom. They've had it, to the level of their threshold. Everybody is tired of this contraption called Nigeria. And that is why, when the opportunity came, they had to embrace it. Now, the Nigerian government seeing the level that the Biafran freedom has gotten to. That is why they are doing everything possible, to fight the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá, who has actually gotten Biafrans to this particular level. I'm going to play the video and you will hear how Biafrans are happy, how they are jubilating, how they are thanking the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá, who through him, we've gotten to this particular level. Now, do not forget that today is sit at home. The sit at home actually kicked off today. It kicked off today. And the truth is, so many clips that we've gotten so far, concerning the sit at home shows that truly Biafrans are adhering to this sit at home. Today is the day one of the major sit at home. The first day where the government offices will be locked down. The second day also. Then on the 31st, which is the third day, there will be, a total lockdown in Biafran land. And that is just the truth. And because of the fact that, the needful has to be done, and it has to be done as quickly as possible. That is why the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá has ensured that even during this sit at home, the Biafran defense team, the Biafran Liberation Army and every other defense team in Biafran land will make sure that the people, are safe during these whole processes. In fact, because of this sit at home, he made a very critical comment in the US meeting that he had, yesterday night, which we are going to play, for you, later in this program. You need to understand that we are doing everything possible, to give out information to our Biafrans, all over the world. And the least you can do is to continue to show your support, in any way you can. Also, do not forget to make sure you help us share this video to as many group and platforms as possible because, Biafrans needs to continue to see, the future of the freedom we are fighting for. That is the most important thing. We are going to a land filled with milk and honey. It is not going to be easy, surely. It won't, But the reality is that we are seeing light. There is no how it will be bad. It will be badder or I apologize for using that word. There's no way it will be worse than what we are seeing rather in Nigeria currently. There is no way, if Biafra comes now, there is no way it will be worse than, what we are suffering in Nigeria, in the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. No way. I can actually assure you that. Because a system, that is filled with corruption, that is filled with corrupt practices, can never move forward. And that is the major issue of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. The system is filled with corruption. The system is filled, denting of laws from innocent people. They've pied a lot of innocent people in that country because of power. And that is just the problem. But let me stop here, and play the video, to you so that you can actually see how happy Biafrans are, during this voting exercise. It is going massively. Voting is really going massively. Don't be deceived by Nigerian media outlets who are trying to make you believe that nothing is actually happening. It is happening. And that is why we try as much as possible to bring these informations, as quickly as possible so that our people, we know, both those here and those in diaspora, and those in homeland also, we know what is happening in Biafran land. Both the WAR, which is happening, will keep on giving you those information, later on today. But meanwhile, celebrate them with Biafrans as they vote massively for the freedom of their people. Enjoy.
This is my birthday. Today is 29th of July 2024. My people have come out in thousands to cast their votes. They are showing the world that we no longer want to be in Nigeria. So you can see them. You can see them. The line is too long. I can't even cover it. Wow. My people are determined to get out of Nigeria. They are here to cast their votes. Today being 29th of July 2024. Look at them.
Yeah, they start stage.
Please come one by one. Come one by one.
Today being the 29th day of July 2024, our voting continues. As we vote, many of us, the Biafrans, we want to be free. We want to leave the terrorist country. The Zooists, they are terrorizing us. These people are murderers, and that is why we stand as a team. We stand in one mind and in one voice. We want to be free. Let us be free. We want to be free. Let us be free. As we commence this voting, this is the third stage of this voting. And so we thank those who God is using to moderate this program. May the Lord bless each and every one of us. As we continue, as we nominate our PM, our able PM, he will continue to be there, just like the Moses of our time. He is the Moses of today. Yes, the Moses that led the people of Israel out of the land of Egypt. We want to leave. We want to leave. We want to leave. Simon Èkpá is our Moses. And so we want to be free. May the other people that are listening to us, may they come to our aid. We want to be free. May the Lord, may Chukwu okike abịama, onye meoro ka mgbakọta n'iru ọnụ ya, ka ọ bịa were chesi ọnọdụ dịka ọ na-alụrụ anyị ọgụ. Ọ ga-eme nye anyị mmeri oge niile na mgbe niile. N'aha Chukwu okike abịama. Ise.
Ana m ekene Biafra gọọmenti n'eze lekene Fairland, lekene Liberation Army, Igwe Mbute Ụzọ, Odegwu Nwa na Dragon Mare. Asịrị m na Chukwu Okodo magara edu unu. Ana m asị na ana nwa ala Biafra na ọ gara edu unu. PM jisi ike n'ọrụ ịla alụ la ịkwụ gị n'azụ. Na ị ga-adụ ga-echi na echi anaghị agwụ agwụ. Na ụmụ Biafra anyị mara Biafra abịago. Anyị kwụ unu n'azụ. Ya dụrụ unu na mmadụ anyị niile na mma.
Yes. I'm Simeon Ekaja. Ba kwa akwụrụ. Ana m asị na Biafra ga-adị ka echi na echi na-agwụrụ agwụ.
Ise.
Want to comment? I'm Comrade Nwokoro Bennett. Okay. Biafra adịwo. Lọhe ma ọ ga-adịkwa. Ndị ọwụla anti Biafra ha ga-adaba n'olulu. N'ime olulu a ka ha ga-anọ. Ndị sikwa na Biafra agaghị adị. Ha nwere ike ịdị ndụ mana ha ga-eso ketie. Ahụ ga-ahụ nke ha. Amen.
anyị na-ekele Chineke n'ihi na Chineke rọpụtara ya onye ndu anyị bụ Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Njoko. Ya ma onye na-edu anyị duru anyị n'ogugoro nke a, and anyị nwego olileanya mara na oge na-adịghị anya na anyị ga-abụ ndị nwere onwe anyị dịka anyị nwere onwe anyị. Anyị na-ekele Chineke ya ma onye mere nke a, ya gbaa ya ume ma nye ya ndụ ogologo na ahụ isi ike, ma mekwa ka anyị na onwe anyị soro ma dị ndụ ahụ isi ike ma keta oke n'ala Biafra. Otu ahụ anyị kwuru otu ahụ nke ọ dị n'aha Jizọs Kraịst.
Any other comment? Any other comment?
We are now almost celebrating the freedom of Biafra. We all are eager that the Biafra has taken up. What I'm advising or promising our leader that we are behind him in prayer and everything that he is doing to make sure that the actualizing of the Biafra will come forth. And let us continue to join hands together and also pray. Prayer is the most important thing that will give us our victory. What I'm asking us, Biafrans, that we should be ready. The time has come, and we shall going to be go out from this very useless country that we have been liberated since how many years, suffering in the hands of Zeus people. What I'm pleading that God will help us to actualize this Biafra.
Our leader once said that when you are looking at our faces, you will feel like we are normal. We are not normal. We are very angry. Yes. Everybody is very angry. Yes. Look at my people. They are very angry. And they got to leave this Nigeria. The crowd is too much that the voting card that we have cannot even go around to. Go on.
Kele Chineke onye nyere anyị Biafra, anyị Biafra, anyị emerigo, anyị emerigo. Kele Chineke onye nyere anyị Biafra, Chineke nyere anyị Biafra, anyị na-asị Chineke leva Jizọs.
Kene dulu gọọmenti na-eza anyị na-ekene ha gbawa mbọ na anyị ma ọrụ ha na-alụ dị mma. Chineke buniwe ha enu buniwe anyị niile.
Once again, my able PM, we are strongly behind you. Whatever it is, we are not stepping back. We stand forward ever we go. Backward we will never go. And so our able PM, don't ever relent. Don't relent, irrespective of whatever they are saying. Yes, our saboteurs are going down one after the other. Emmanuel has gone down. Ifan has gone down. They are going down. Saboteurs. That's as they are going down. So many will be going down.
Yes,
PM.
All of them will go down.
Is fighting this battle for us.
Yes.
Don't relent. Our victory has been assured. May the Lord keep you as strong. Never you relent.
Simon Èkpá Njoko, Obatobie, Agune Chamber 1 of Biafra. Please join me all as we beckon on this great alchemist of our Biafran freedom. PM Mazi Simon Èkpá, I salute and you're welcome.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member, the Rep of the North and South America, Pharmacist Diana Ene. Thank you very much for the work you've done so far. I welcome every one of you from the United States of America, Biafrans, friends of Biafrans in the United States, and those who have joined us this evening from all over the world. I welcome all of you to this town hall meeting.
As you all recall and remember that I promised that every 2 weeks, I will be coming to the United States to give special update to you in the United States as we progress in the liberation for Biafra. Today on is going to be very exceptional, very special update that I have for all of you. I have come to announce today that the liberation of Biafra has entered the ruthless stage where our enemies will be dealt with ruthlessly. We have directed the Biafra Defense Forces that going forward, the Nigeria terrorist state, its army, its police will be treated with the highest ruthlessness in Biafra territory. Going forward, we know no friends, we know no brother, we know no siblings, so long as you carry arms in Biafra land against Biafra people, we will treat you as enemy without mercy. That particular stage starts tonight as we enter the sit at home tomorrow to demonstrate yet again that Nigeria has been delegitimized within Biafra territory. Our sit at home starts tomorrow. And this sit at home will happen on the 29th, the 30th, the 31st, and on the 2nd of August. We will be looking forward to see that every government houses, every offices, everything Nigeria government will be shut down. If we see anybody representing Nigeria opening anything in Biafra territory, we will engage that place. We have to make our stand very, very clear to the Nigeria state that as we approach the December 2nd declaration, we will continue to engage them to make sure that terrorism will be wiped away and eradicated in Biafra territory completely. While other people in Nigeria, other ethnic groups, other indigenous nationalities in Nigeria are crying without help, we are not going to cry. Like I have said, the Biafra Defense Forces has been well briefed. When you engage enemy, there is no mercy. You do not engage human beings. The people that come with arms, armored tanks, helicopter, fighter jets to kill and bombard our territory are not human beings. Do not regard them, do not treat them as human beings. They are not. Kill them before they kill you. It is the highest self-defense that we have witnessed for the past 2 weeks, the worst situation in Biafra territory, where houses, villages are being bombarded and burnt down. And of course, the Biafra Defense Force has proved that their capability to defend our land, and they have proven that to us. But this evening, after the emergency security briefing, we have come to inform Biafra people that going forward, you are going to be seeing wonders in Biafra territory. Do not move. This is a war that have declared on us, and we are not going to shy away from this war. We have accepted this challenge. We have been able to prove that the Biafra Defense Force are well prepared, even with little equipment. We have been able to continue to decimate Nigeria, neutralize these terrorists, and they will never ever strive in our land. Remember, the people in the United States, the reason we are doing this, coming to you every second week, is for you to understand that you have a very important role to play in the liberation of Biafra. Do not listen to any threat coming from the Nigeria state. Do not listen to the names they call you. Do not listen to the names they call me. Do not listen to whatever they brand you, profile you. All you should be listening to is the program, the template, and the pattern of the Biafra Republic government in exile and the Biafra de facto government in the homeland. Today, I am very, very pleased to announce to you in the United States that the Biafra self-referendum has recorded over 49 million votes. I don't think anybody in the world will listen to that and ignore it. Over 49 million votes, and still counting. This is the second phase of the self-referendum. I am telling you today that the world will be forced to listen and organize their own if they are not satisfied with the Biafra Republic government in exile self-referendum. We are not shying away from fighting Nigeria, defending ourselves. But like I said, going forward, any terrorist in the military uniform in Biafra land carrying gun, when you get them, do not treat them like human beings. They are not human beings. And that's the difference. That is the briefing, the instruction that have been given to the Biafra Defense Forces. So going forward, whatever images you see, do not move. It is a fight to finish. We are fighting for survival. And let me tell you, in a war, you do not see your enemy as a human. And that's the difference we're going to make going forward. So when Nigeria think that we are going to sit in our comfort zone in Europe and America and watch our people being killed, neutralized on daily basis, burn our villages, and keep quiet and continue to agitate on social media, that time is over. And everybody that is supporting this government must be very proud of how far we have gone. Biafrans in the United States, I can assure you that so far so good. We've met with decision makers, policy makers, influential politicians in the United States, both in the Congress and in other private institutions. We've met many of them, and I can assure you that when Wanza, Wanza Nanibu is dancing, there is something that is playing music. Telling you today, nobody will defeat Biafra this time around. And it is going to depend on your resoluteness and your support. We need to come together. For those who are standing on the fence, thinking that, let us watch how they are going to do. Okay, let us watch if we're going to be part of Nigeria or not. Let's see if they are going to protest in Nigeria. I am telling you today, you are wasting your time. The opportunity is here for you to come on board and continue to be part of the history that we are making. For this reason, we have created a private meeting possibility to meet myself privately, especially those of you in the United States. If you have something that is bothering you, which is the reason you are yet to support the liberation after having seen the progress that Biafra de facto government and the Biafra Republic government in exile with the Biafra Defense Forces has made. That particular concern you have, the opportunity has been created for you to book an appointment for a private meeting that will not be aired anywhere, meeting that will be confidential. The confidentiality is to the highest maximum. And you are going to have the opportunity to interact with me personally to know what your problems are and why you are yet to support Biafra. This opportunity is given to some of you in the United States, and it is going to be happening on a weekly basis. So if you have your friends in your Igbo union or in your organization that are mocking you and telling you, oh, I have issues why I have not supported Biafra, tell him that the opportunity is here. It is not time you are going to be sitting somewhere and be murmuring and thinking that we are going to fail. We are not going to fail. The only thing is that the opportunity may not come again at the end of the day, and Biafra policy will deal with you. So my people in the United States, because of the stage we are entering now, as we approach December 2nd, the declaration of the restoration of independent state of Biafra, which is going to take place on the 2nd of December, as we approach that December, we need resources, we need funds to be able to defend ruthlessly the Biafra land and make sure that we evict every presence of Nigeria even before December 2nd. For this reason, we need to up our game. Upping our game is not by the weekly fundraising, which actually have done its part and we continue to do, but to step a bit forward to make sure that we have every equipment that is needed. Having the equipment is not the problem, but the fund continue to be challenged. And I have to inform all of you that in a war like this that we are fighting for survival, it requires money, it requires fund, it requires resources. Just like you see on another part of the world in Ukraine, we are not different. Ukraine is actually, we are facing more threat than Ukraine because in our own, Nigeria has declared a war and the war is being fought secret. And what we are going to be doing going forward is to make sure we bring the result of this war that Nigeria has declared on us to the public by making sure we are publishing the result of how the Biafrans are defending themselves by neutralizing these enemies. So, on this note, the people in the United States will, look for a way to better the funding of the Biafra Liberation Army. And we have a solution. And the solution is on this day, you will have the privilege to unveil, the Biafra Republic government in exile, have the privilege to unveil a very strategic way to raise our defense fund in this day town hall meeting. And may I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, the Biafra IOU loan. The Biafra government in exile hereby unveil the Biafra IOU loan, which is going to be the game changer in the liberation of Biafra. The media team, over to you.
To enable the government to sustain its defense. For these reasons, we are introducing the Land Bridge, a special IOU loan in addition to our weekly fundraising. Land Bridge is a special IOU loan to get 100% interest and certificate when Biafra comes, and also be a part of the generation that has risen to restore freedom, which is our inalienable right to life, hope, dignity, and honor. For more information, go to www.biafrarepublicgov.org/IOU.
Have funded Biafra liberation up to this point. We have the record of everybody. And the Biafra government has a package for every Biafran who has participated in the weekly fundraising up to date. The package is something that is very overwhelmed when you hear about it. And we're going to make it public very, very soon when we have done with the plan and the strategies that this will be done. So this does not interfere in any way. The weekly fundraising, as you know, it is only that we are looking forward to expand as we approach the Biafra Declaration in December. I want everyone to understand that what we are going to do to Nigeria, I swear to God, you will never believe. It will be worse than what is happening in Sudan. Mark my word. And at the end, Biafra will come. I want you to understand that those who stood on the way of Biafra freedom will die one after the other. And it is happening. And when they die, there is no remorse. We do not know mercy. This is a fight for survival, a fight for the right to live of our people, of generation, of millions, 80 million Biafrans. So not the corrupt politicians, not the selfish politicians, not even one person or the 0.0% of the people that are representing Nigeria within Biafra territory will truncate and make us change our mind. My fellow Biafrans in the United States, if you have families back home, remember to inform them this evening that the sit-at-home civil disobedience that will be observed like never before in Biafra history since 2021 will start tomorrow. The game is on. Do not fall a victim of Nigeria propaganda where you will be killed and blame it on Simon Èkpá. It doesn't move me. What you have here is a symbol which only you saw during the 2020 NSAS protest. For those of you who may remember, this symbol and this thing is back. What it signifies is danger. Do not mess with our freedom. You will go down for it. Today, our land will continue to swallow those who have come to kill our women and children. Do not be afraid of anybody. Do not be scared of what Nigeria state have threatened to do to you. Believe me, they will kill us. We will kill them. At the end, Biafra will come. I want to use this opportunity to call on our lobbyists, Elias, to come in here and have a few minutes to address the United States, the Biafrans in the United States. Please, the media team, if Elias is here, can you give him the mic?
Yeah, he's here. Let me give him the co-host right. 1 minute. Okay.
And
Elias, you've got the co-host.
Please, I know this is not part of your program, but you know, I crave your indulgence to allow Elias to give us just 2 minutes or 3 minutes of summary of what we have achieved this week, because the achievements is nothing to write home about. In fact, it is overwhelmed when you know what we have done this week. We've met highly, you know, placed individuals in the United States, and the result is overwhelming, you know, like I said. And I would like him to use a few minutes to address all of you in the United States, because it is because of you that we are able to make this happen. So we'll continue to break the doors. This week we are entering, it's gonna be another you know, powerful week. A lot of programs, a lot of meetings are taking place. And just within a month of having the lobbyist firm, we have been able to break doors in the United States, Congress, and many US organizations. So Elias, I welcome you. Just 2 minutes of your time, because actually you are not officially in the program. But you know, we use every opportunity we have and to tell our people what is going on. Thank you very much. You're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. Yes, when I saw that you were doing the town hall, I just thought that I should just come on and perhaps say some remarks and say hello to all my Biafran friends. So great to see you, Mr. Prime Minister, and all of the guests here today. Hello to all of you. As the Prime Minister has noted, we had an extraordinarily eventful week. Many of you have probably seen many of these activities on the Prime Minister's Twitter handle, his X handle, and it was extremely significant. Our wonderful Chief of Staff was in Washington, D.C. I took her to see some element policymakers. We had an important meeting with Congressman John Carter of Texas, who was very sympathetic to our cause, and we briefed him on the accomplishments of the Briggy government, on the great leadership of the Prime Minister, and also spoke very bluntly about the criminal nature of the Nigerian government. And we got some very strong commitments of support from him. He's another friend of Biafra. We also had, and the Prime Minister made a tweet about it, and Prime Minister, I'm glad to see it's over 100,000 views, an important meeting with Ambassador Tibor Nagy, who was a very senior official in the State Department for many decades, former U.S. Ambassador to Ethiopia. He was the Assistant Secretary of African Affairs under President Trump between 2018 to 2021. And we had a very exceptional meeting with him. And we were able to speak to him for, I believe, over an hour. And he's someone who's very important because if the Republicans win in November, I believe he'll have an even more senior position in the next State Department. So we've received a lot of positive receptivity in our meetings. A lot of, and I'm not mentioning everything. I'm just mentioning a few things from this week. We've had many other meetings with senators and congressmen and so forth. I'm just relaying from the past few days. And we've privately gotten some very strong commitments. And in fact, a lot of them have said, why haven't the Biafrans approached us sooner? No one's ever brought this to our attention. So, as the Bible says, ask and you shall receive. So all we have to do is ask. We're now making our requests, and it's being received very well. I think it's important to understand, and this is what it's important for all the Biafrans to understand is for the United States to assist Biafra, there needs to be a formal request. there needs to be an explanation of the situation in order for them to intervene. You can't expect the international community or the U.S. government to intervene with something when you haven't even formally asked them for something. The analogy I would use would be if you go to a restaurant, you don't order off the menu and then you blame the restaurant for not giving you food, right? You have to tell the U.S., the international community, hey, this is the problem and this is what we want you to do. It's that simple. And we're doing it, and we're doing it successfully. And we're making huge progress very quickly. And I'm very excited. And also, I would be remiss if I didn't mention, I had the great honor on Thursday of visiting the Biafra headquarters in Maryland and meeting with the diaspora. You have a marvelous headquarters in Maryland, Prime Minister, and it's, I think, a testament to the achievement of the government. And I was greeted with the most wonderful hospitality and graciousness, and I appreciate the warmth I've received from many Biafrans so far. You have a beautiful headquarters. I think it's a testament to your leadership, Prime Minister, and the achievements of this government. And I enjoy interacting with and learning from the Biafran diaspora. And in the evening, I hosted a get-together with some diasporans here in Washington, D.C., and we're going to do many more of these. And I think this is a chance where the diaspora can learn from us in terms of our political activities, but we and myself can also learn from the diaspora. And we're going to be working more closely with the diaspora. I'm sure you saw the Prime Minister's tweet about how the government is going to start to interview people for political directors. We're going to be creating a political PAC. And so our firm is going to assist with the creation of a proper infrastructure here in the United States in order to get the grassroots properly organized and mobilized. And both myself and my firm are going to help with that. And we're going to work very closely with this new structure we're creating where all the grassroots energy can be channeled in an effective manner. So I just want to say this has been a great honor. We're making enormous progress in just the first month, and we'll be making much more progress in the months ahead. I think we're going to be delivering some very big surprises for the zoo the next few months. They're not going to know what's hitting them. I mean, they're already very, devastated by what we're doing. They're being hit by all sides. The Nigerian government is very worried. In fact, you might have seen some of these think tanks in the zoo are writing these letters complaining to the U.S. government, what is this lobbying and we don't like it and so forth. So clearly what we're doing is scaring them, and they should be scared, as I've said in the town hall on Thursday. So once again, it's a great honor, Prime Minister. I appreciate you indulging me in making my brief remarks. And I just thought to say hello since you were conducting this town hall, and thank you again for the opportunity.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Elias. Thank you. Let's continue. And also, I would like to inform the Biafrans in the United States, that very soon, we are, of course, that is not something I want to announce here. So it's going to be a private thing. So let me not overtalk. So, Rep, please take over from me. Thank you. Unmute yourself, Diana.
Diana, unmute yourself.
Yeah, thank you. Please give a standing ovation to our Prime Minister and our lobbyists in the House. Thank you and welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Next on the agenda
Diana, just before you continue, Diana, just before you continue, sorry, just one few seconds. Everybody can hear our lobbyist, explaining what we find out. Well, we find out that these people has been waiting for us to approach them. Nobody have approached these people for many years. And I wonder, well, I don't know, but the officials we've met so far are only hearing stories. Nobody has officially from Biafra or any organization of Biafra agitator or anything has ever approached these people And this is the first time. And we were paying huge amount from the criminals who surrounded Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for many years. And nobody has officially approached these people. But by the special grace of God, they are not just only happy. They are very, very willing to see that Biafra finally has a government that is very well structured, well organized, and everybody is happy and willing to be part of the history that we're making. Clap for yourself, all of you in the United States, because it is you that make it possible. There one.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Prime Minister. Thank you for all your doings. GC Kenoro.
And again, one more last thing. Every cabinet member, there is going to be emergency cabinet meeting immediately after this town hall meeting today. Very important.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please, from Dan, just 1 second. We have 2 of our members that just showed up, and they just want to, be part of the Kola Nut. So we just, if we can take 2 of them. From there.
Okay, thank you. Media, please, can you get them?
Okay. Mazi, okay, for the Kola Nut. Okay,
all hell Biafra. Ọbata obi ya oke mmadụ ka ebu anyị na anyị kwụghị n'azụ mana obi dị anyị anya na ihe ime anyị na-asị gị jide ka iji ụjọ adịrọ anyị na-akwado maka ikwu anyị kwughachi anyị ha mere ahụ na agwa anyị bụ ha mere mgbe ha mere mana ugbu a anyị na-abịa igosi anyị ka anyị jiri obi ike maka anyị kwere na ọzọ ike ji ego anyị jiri 50 eje mma were na-ewere ọchị ụbọchị taa ndewo.
Oh, hey, Biafra. After all this, I live now. I'm a player for support. And I'm making it. I'm busy in a 1-on-1. I'm in China. I'm not saying it's easy. I open the house. Mainly, I'm over in America. But the guy that I have, I need the national time. I do say bye. It was going to about the presidents. So you all need them. One eye on the house. 50 a German when I support your name or your friend. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, State of Maryland, from the headquarters of Biafra Republic Government. So I'm going to proceed to the next item on the agenda. And that is Bye Bye Nigeria, a song by Administrator Chinyere Apple of Texas. I would also like to announce Admin Chinyere has given me power to do so. She says she would like to donate this song to our media after the usage tonight. Thank you. Over to the media, the song Bye Bye Nigeria. So we're gonna rock this one.